Welcome to Paige's Lessons, and to this specific season. Way to listen to this one, because it's about a young woman discovering herself around the world, solo backpacking. What is she doing? Who the fuck knows? But you're here for the journey, right? Every episode, I break down the places I've stayed, people I've met, interesting foods, cultures, languages, shit that went down, shit that went really well, all the things. So season 5, my friends, hate to break it to you, but we're about to wrap it up. I'm gonna do probably one more episode of season 5 to complete the circle of life here. But I wanted to record this episode and talk about the last month or so that's been going on. So the episode before this was Brussels, and that was the last EU truly country. And I really enjoyed that transition because it was wrapping up and I was just being super reflective of like, damn, I was on that continent for a very long time. And I love Europe. It's a great area to be. And now what's been going on, I'll just update you a little bit. And of course the lessons will come. Don't worry, stay tuned. But just stick with me here. So from Brussels, I decided, to spend Christmas in London, because London was the very first international country or city that I've ever been. And my heart is in London. It just is, folks. Some people fucking hate London, and you know what? Keep your opinions to yourself. I don't want to hear it. I just love it. I really do. And I'm just a fucking American tourist lover girl that loves it. But you know what? Let me have it. Just let me have London. All right. But I wanted to spend Christmas in London because it makes me happy. And there's always something to do. It's super fun. The weather absolutely blows, for sure. Especially being a beach girl. But I don't really care. I want to see Christmas in London. I spent so much time in Europe with Christmas markets, but after a while, they kind of all look the same. You know what I mean? So it's not even about like going to London and embracing the Christmas markets. It's just being in London during that time. It just feels really special. So I wanted to spend Christmas there, and Christmas is also my birthday. So being a solo traveler, not having anyone to really hang out with or spend it with, something really fucking cool happened. So the original plan was to just go to London, treat myself to a really nice hotel, stay there a few nights for the holidays, order room service. If they have a spa, like go to the pool, do a sauna, maybe get a massage, just relax this Christmas/birthday. I'm turning 33. Let's just take it easy, right? Especially the solo part, because again, no one to celebrate it with, which is kind of sad. But hey, I chose this life. But something really fucking cool happened, which there's this Facebook group, and I made this post. And this group is about other women who are also traveling, or just they're living all over the world, and it's just a supportive group. And maybe someone out there is in your city and wants to hang out, grab a beer, go on a fun date with you, like a fun, like girls, just like going to brunch or something like that, right? So I made this post and was like, hey, I'm Paige. I'm solo traveling. I'm going to stay in London these days. If anyone wants to go to the pub or do something Christmassy, this is when I'm going to be here. Would love to hang out and just see what happens. Someone reached out, and then we decided to do, and she got a whole bunch of other girls involved too. So I, on Christmas Eve, went out with a bunch of girls in London and had this amazing steak dinner, and then we went to this rooftop and had really fancy drinks, and oh my god, it was such a vibe. It was like 6 of us or something like that, 2 Canadians, an Australian, one was from Slovenia, one was from Ireland. And we all just vibed and chatted and got to know each other and ate amazing food and just drank. And it was just so much fun. Like, I had no idea the universe was going to provide me a gal pal evening. And it just, like, felt good to be around other women. Now, I have been dating, my whole travels. I've been, like, meeting different men and going on different dates and having these different relationships and connections. But there's definitely something special about gal pals, and especially other travelers, other women. So some of them lived there, some of them were traveling. So it was really cool to connect. So I really am just so grateful for that. And, we even had like a little birthday cake. So it's like, even though they're strangers and they don't know me, like, they're still celebrating my birthday, which was just really sweet. I really loved it. So that was a beautiful time. And the lesson in that is putting yourself out there. I mean, if I didn't make that Facebook post, and thank God that girl reached out to me, and then look what fucking happened. And we all like exchanged numbers, and I'm chatting with them right now to this day. So it's really cool to just put yourself out there. You never know. And then on Christmas, I did what exactly I said I was going to do. I ordered room service. I watched Christmas movies. I went to the spa. It was just like really lovely. So officially 33, looking forward to the rest of my 30s. This is going to be really fucking awesome. So that was in London. And then I decided to stay with a friend in Edinburgh, Scotland. Now, Edinburgh was, if you go way back earlier in the episode, that was somewhere else I've already been in August. I went for the Fringe Festival. I spent pretty much all of August in Edinburgh, and oh my God, it's just like, again, one of my favorite cities. We got London, Edinburgh, just the tops. So because I finished my EU journey, like, I wanted to kind of wrap up with the cities that I really liked the most. And I wanted to do New Year's in Edinburgh because I was told by a friend that they do this really big celebration. And what's really cool about it is everyone, I think, I can't pronounce it very well. I think it's called Hogmanay. But it's really cool because it's like a 3-day festivity. I mean, all of the streets are just lit up with torches. And it's like against like the old like castle and just the street. I don't know. It's just so cool. It's a cool festival. There's concerts, there's rides. It's a big freaking deal. And I love like the gothic vibe of Edinburgh so much. It was just really cool. And like, the ringing bells at midnight and just, I don't know, the accents that I'm hearing, the Scottish accent, everyone's so hot. So yeah, I really enjoyed myself celebrating for New Year's. That was just really lovely, and eating really good food and just relaxing, and I've always loved New Year's personally. I think New Year's is, it's kind of about resolutions for me, but it's more just a reflective time. It's like I'm more excited to collect everything that happened versus like having anxiety for the future. I definitely like set intentions of like, oh, I would love to achieve this in 2024, but at the end of the day, let's actually, instead of making those hardcore goals, what do you want to let go of? What are things that are actually not fucking serving you anymore? And so I'm going to whip out my journal. Let me go find it. Here it is. So I think for a very appropriate, whatever time you're listening to this episode, whether it's January 4th or whatever, you can apply these. So before you start going cray-cray with creating new goals, like, what do you actually want to let go of? What are the things that aren't serving you anymore? Because we need to clean the house. We need to clean the shit that's no longer serving us before we can make new. You know, if we can't plant new seeds in a really like gnarly, like not fucking, I don't know, I can't use harvest. I can't use farm analogies, people. I'm sorry, I tried, but I'm not a fucking farmer. But you know what I'm trying to say. Like, you can't. It's all about the environment. Why would you do that? So here's a few things that I wrote down to inspire you and just get you thinking. So get out your journal as well and write this down with me, okay? What's out? Like, let's say goodbye to this shit. Goodbye. You stay in 2023. I don't fucking want you anymore. So this is what's out. Number 1, hustle culture. We're not having that in 2024. You know why? Because hustle culture really promotes anxiety. It promotes unnecessary stress. I wasn't born to hustle. And when I mean hustle, I mean like work my fucking ass off. There's a difference between being ambitious and driven and goal-oriented versus hustle. The thought, because society told me that I need to, I only can get what I want only if I work hard. I don't fucking believe that. I actually believe I can get anything I want with ease. That's my fucking belief. So I want to get rid of hustle culture because for me, it just doesn't serve me to stress myself out and compare myself to other people. You know, I do have my own business. I am a coach. You know, I do have paying clients and I have a brand. I have a reputation to protect. Like, yeah, I have all this shit. But at the end of the day, I'm going to just fucking be myself because I'm only in competition with myself. I'm the only coach that I know that has my level of expertise, my wisdom, my intuition, my advice. So you can't measure that with anybody else. You can't measure life to life experience. So hustle culture, get the fuck out. The next thing, I'll just list a couple more for you to get you inspired. Goodbye to you is tolerating low vibration. Now, this is anything. When I say low vibration, I mean to the frequency of blah. Like, just, you know, when you're around a person that is just low vibe, and I'm not, and like, you know, you don't need to be a person that's optimistic and cheerful all the time because, of course, we all get sad, we all get depressed, we have our moments, fine. But those people that just fucking bring you down, it is like a vampire energy suck. I'm not tolerating that shit anymore, meaning I'm not going to be around them for that long. I will maybe have a coffee with you. I will have a certain time limit and then I'm out, right? I'll talk to you on the phone, maybe. But otherwise, I'm not letting that shit into my energy bubble. And this doesn't even have to be people. It's just tolerating any low vibration, right? If there's something on social media that's fucking bullshit, or TV, or maybe I'm like walking down the street and I'm getting like an intuitive, really bad vibes that maybe I should take another block down the street. Like, I should leave. I should fucking leave. Listen to your intuition, people. If it's a low vibe, we're not tolerating that. Okay, you really need to think about your energy and fucking protect it because no one else is going to protect it for you. People want to steal your light. Not everybody, but they can. They feel like they can steal your light and don't fucking let them, right? So be on that high vibe, babes. Be on that high fucking vibe. The last thing that is out, goodbye, I don't want you anymore, we're not tolerating this shit in 2024, is shitty self-talk. Now, this is a great journal activity for you of your narration. What are you saying in your head about yourself? If you were to write 5 I am ... what would they be? Is it I am always so embarrassed when I talk about myself to another person? I am always, I don't know, I am the ugliest person in the world. What the fuck are you saying about yourself? Be honest, and that's okay. We all have insecurities. I do too. My self-talk cannot be good sometimes, especially in those insecure moments. But you know what? We're not doing that. We're not having shitty self-talk because our words are very powerful. Our words create our reality. They really do. If you're going to say something over and over and over and over and over in your head, it's going to reflect that outwardly. And people are going to see it. They're going to see that energy. So why don't we fucking flip the script? You don't need to say I love myself now from I hate myself, but you can work on I like myself some days. And if you keep saying that, maybe it'll eventually turn to I like myself most days. I like myself 90% of the time. You know, you build the self-talk, and that's something I also can coach and help you with in a one-on-one session. But I just want to get the juices flowing of like, what is your self-talk? What are the things? Are you listing adjectives about yourself? Is it more like beliefs of things you can achieve? Is it personality traits? Like, what is it? And if it's shitty, let's work on that. Let's work on that together because we're not holding space for that in 2024. So I had a great Christmas. I had a great New Year's. And now I'm in Dublin. I'm in Dublin for a little while. And then I'm going to adventure into Northern Ireland a little bit. And then, folks, she's going back to the States. So this episode, I just wanted to give you some of those lessons, keep you updated of where I am, and probably the next week is going to be the last season 5. And we'll see. We will see what season 6 is going to be. I mean, I'm pretty stoked for what it will be. But right now, we're going to keep you guessing a little bit on what season 6 is going to be. Anyways, please take care of yourself. Please remember how much of a badass you are, because I need to remember it too. I mean, I'm super proud of 14 countries and 25 cities. Like, what the fuck? That's nuts. I'm super proud of myself for doing this journey, and I'm just super proud of you. I don't know what you're doing, but I hope you're proud of yourself too, because you fucking deserve it. You deserve all the love, and let's embrace 2024 on a high note. High vibes. Talk soon.
If you're loving these episodes of Paige's Lessons and you're ready to dive deeper into creating your dream lifestyle, or maybe you just want some accountability and support while you're building these goals, let's map this out together. I offer a variety of packages and price points. You can see an outline of what's included in each one-on-one coaching package in my services section, located on my website in the show notes. The first step is to book a time to chat, which is a free 15-minute discovery call. Once that's scheduled, this tells me that you are open to exploring new outcomes to your current problem. During this call, we'll organize your priorities, create a strategy based on your unique goals, clearly identify your vision, brainstorm possibilities how I can help you, and by the end of the call, you will have more confidence in your vision and ideas on how to take your action for your new future lifestyle. We can talk about what package works best for you and what's a good fit when you book the call through the scheduling link in the show notes. I can't wait to connect with you and learn more about you. Talk soon. Thanks for listening. If you enjoyed this episode and you'd like to help support the podcast, please share it with others. Post about it on social media or head over to your favorite podcast platform to subscribe, rate, and leave a review. Subscribing and posting a review helps to improve engagement and is essential for the podcast to be discovered by new listeners. Thanks again for listening, and remember, every day provides a lesson. Take care.